Good morning. Oh, 4 minutes. Thanks, Ali. Just a quick thought. What is California's most valuable asset? Any thoughts? Statewide, most valuable asset? People. From one perspective, yes. Another perspective is the answer is simply California, right? The state of California. Whether it's the land that we put into production for food or for energy, or it's our urban centers where we choose to live, work, play, collaborate, ideate. It's the state of California's land, which is our irreplaceable asset and perhaps indisputably our greatest asset. And yet, to maximize its value, we rely on 482 separate, distinct municipalities, cities, and another 50 counties and a whole bunch more economic development organizations, councils of government, all of whom have their own responsibility to maximize the value of the land within their jurisdiction in almost whatever way they choose. I'll give you an example of that. Everyone, regardless as to whether you spent 15 years as urban design and economic development consultants like our team did, can recognize that in their community there are areas of property, they could be public property or private property, that could be put to higher, better use, perhaps where they leverage their proximity to transportation, enhance community benefits, increase the value to the tax base. This all has a ripple effect. Economic development increases job growth, increases the value of our property, right? Increases the quality of our neighborhoods, and helps us get a return on the investments that we make, public investments in infrastructure and transportation, in education. And ultimately, economic development helps position California with a competitive edge in a global marketplace for new investment. Every city, every municipality, every unincorporated area in this state has underutilized land. Some of it's in public hands, some of it's in private hands, but it's underutilized. So you would think, well, with all these agencies and organizations charged with maximizing the value of our asset, they must have a pretty good technique for doing so. Well, you'd be wrong. Every city, nested in City Hall someplace, on paper, has the rules and regulations that govern what you can build on every piece of property in their jurisdiction, right? And if you want access to that information, you really need to make your way down to City Hall or know somebody, right? And meet with a few of the folks, and maybe you meet with the mayor or the planning director and you say, hey, listen, I'm thinking about investing in your city. Or conversely, rely on the fact that your city officials know the right people to bring to town to help maximize the value of the land in town. And unfortunately, that not only limits community development, but it only distributes the benefits to a very few folks. So we built Oppsites, short for opportunity sites. Oppsites is a professional economic development network where every slideshow gone. What's the way to get it back? Oh, wow. Thank you, whoever just did that, because I didn't. Every city, any municipality, every economic development organization whose responsibility it is to increase the value of our asset can create a profile and identify the properties that the community wants to see redeveloped, whose redevelopment would align with the community's goal and advance and further their economic goals. And then every city and economic development organization can share that information, not with the people they know, but on the internet, nationally, internationally, globally. And in doing so, quite literally, attract a global audience of prospective investors to help us realize the potential of California land. I'm gonna take the extra 10 seconds that we were down, if that's all right. We launched Oppsites a year ago, and already about 250 cities have jumped on the platform, and thousands of real estate developers utilize this to find underutilized property. And where is this all going? Eventually, the data at Oppsites will not only track the city opportunities and help them identify those opportunities, but we'll be tracking the investor preferences and be able to target prospective investors and bring them to California cities where they can help us to maximize our goals. So again, I'm Ian Ross. I'm the CEO of Oppsites. We're an economic development marketplace that are helping California cities maximize the value of our asset. Thank you.